How to embrace your gyno. If you don't know what gyno is, it is excess breast tissue in your chest. And a lot of guys get it going through puberty. And I'm going to kind of tell you about how I got my gyno and how it used to literally control my life, bro. Because I first got gyno in 8th grade and I had no clue what it was. If you know anything about gyno, whenever you first get it, it's super, super tender and it just hurts really bad, like to the touch. So I just remember being super confused on what it was. How did I even get this? And after doing research, I realized that it was gyno. And and in middle school, I used to call them nipple buddies because I remember posting on my Snapchat story, "Oh, what is this? Why do my nipples hurt? I feel like my nipples feel hard or whatever." And then there's this one dude, Jackson. Shout out to you, bro. He slid up on my story. He was like, "Bro, I get those. They're called nipple buddies. They hurt so bad." And ever since then, I always called them nipple buddies, but I never really understood what it was, how to get rid of it, and it always it just soon became my biggest insecurity. Also, sorry if it's super windy. I kind of left the windows open just because I thought it was a vibe, but I just remember them being my biggest insecurity. I wouldn't take my shirt off wherever I went because I was like this prepubescent, like skinny fat kid just with fat nipples, and people like my family started to make fun of me. Obviously, it was just banter, but it still affected my confidence, and like I would just never take off my shirt, and it would always poke through any shirt that I wear. I would always wear baggy hoodies, oversized clothes to hide them. Every time I went to a pool, I take off my shirt, but I'd like flick them. If you know anything about gyno, you know that you can do the old nip flick trip, old nip flick trick, and it'll make your gyno hard so that it kind of like looks like it's not there for like 30 seconds if your gyno isn't like really really bad. Mine is like stage 1 to 2 gyno, and it kind of just affects the puffiness of my nipples, as you can see. But as a kid, I just didn't know what it was. It made me super insecure. So I started to look up how to get rid of it, and it just like literally consumed my life up to like 3 years later. Like I would always just worry about my gyno. People were in school making fun of me for it because they knew that I had gyno at this point. And yeah, bro, it was just my biggest insecurity. This insecurity of gyno, this small thing on my chest that I couldn't control. It's such a small thing that like is literally just out of my reach, out of my touch. I cannot control it. I just literally, like, as weird as this sounds, bro, if you know, you know, I just wanted to like literally just cut it out of my chest. Like I just didn't want this anymore. And I think that's why so many people get surgeries, because you just so badly want to remove this thing that you cannot control just to like make you feel better about yourself. Like it's just such a thing where you get in your head and you overthink, and it can really really affect your confidence. And sure, it's kind of corny from an outside perspective, from someone who doesn't have gyno, to look at this and be like, bro, it's literally just your nipples, like it doesn't even look that bad. But I feel like you just have to have it to understand. And it really did control my life. It controlled what I wore. It controlled how I acted, because I feel like if I was mean to people, if I was like flaming people like they were just my boys, then they would just instantly call it out and make fun of me, and I just feel super self-conscious even more. So that insecurity just got blown up in my head. It made me super insecure wherever I went, and this is how you embrace it, bro. Like genuinely, it took me years to finally embrace it. And of course, I did research. I figured out how to reduce the appearance of it by working out. But I realized that, bro, gyno surgery is like $6,000 to $10,000. Like I'm not paying that much just to get this like little small piece of fat out of my chest, right? So I realized I'm not getting gyno surgery. That this is honestly a part of me, bro. The gyno is a part of me. I'm not getting rid of it. Sure, I found out later on that you can reduce the appearance of it, and almost completely like reduce the appearance of it, just by building your physique and doing it the right way. But I didn't know that back then. And the first step of embracing your gyno and just being okay with this annoying insecurity of yours is accepting it, and literally telling yourself that, as corny as this sounds, taking a deep breath and just saying, it's okay. These feelings that I feel are accepted. I accept my gyno for what it is, because, bro, it used to like absolutely control my life. I used to wear super like just like graphic tees. You're a real one if you know. I used to wear black shirts with graphic tees because that covered my nipples. I used to wear camo like this. Like I could never wear white or gray because it would poke. But I would just accept it. I told myself that, you know what? I can't control it. And this small thing, I'm going to let this small thing control like my body, control how I act, control my life, then what does that say about me as a person? Honestly, I think that you shouldn't get surgery if you do have gyno. And I think this for a reason, bro. I think that if you accept it and you don't let it control your life, it literally can affect you. I think that you have your gyno for a reason. You have this annoying insecurity of yours of your gyno for a reason. And this sounds corny, this sounds dumb, but listen, God gave you this for a reason. And it sounds stupid, but it's to develop characteristics. It's to develop traits in your life that you may need later on down the road to live your life to the best of your abilities. And this may be a little bit confusing, but let me explain, bro. So you have this gyno. People make fun of you, right? People judge you, and it really affects your confidence and insecurities. But this teaches you something, bro. Every time you get made fun of, every time you have to learn to just look past it, it literally teaches you that self-control. It teaches you determination. I don't know how to explain it, bro, but it teaches you these things that you need in your life. It teaches you acceptance. It teaches you self-love because you learn that you just have to accept it for what it is. Like, you having this insecurity on your body teaches you these characteristics that you need to live your life to the best of your ability, to be free, to be just not in chains of something so small. Because once you finally accept it, then bro, I promise you your life is going to get 10 times better. I know that probably was a bad explanation, but like you just got to see it through, bro. The next thing to accepting it or to embracing your gyno is obviously accepting it, but is to, like I said earlier, build your physique. I didn't know this until later on, but you can build your physique to reduce the appearance of your gyno. And it took me years and years of sculpting my body. It took me years and years of trying and testing so many different workout plans and workout routines and workout splits like push-pull legs, the Arnold split, the full body split, the bro split. I tried them all to reduce the appearance of my gyno to see which one works the best. And over years, I've literally crafted a workout. I've crafted something that I can literally build my physique to reduce the appearance of your gyno. And I'm going to tell you like the 3 things. You build your shoulders, wide, broad shoulders. You build your lats for a V taper to create an illusion of your chest. And you build your upper chest to make your chest look more full. And these are literally just like the 3 main core pillars that you need to do to reduce the appearance of your gyno. And I literally think I cracked the code, bro. Like, it literally took me years to sculpt and make and create this program where I literally just like figured out exactly what exercises are the best for building your upper chest, building broad, wide shoulders, a V taper, building your upper back in specific to fix your posture so your gyno isn't poking, because whenever you slouch, your lower chest sticks out, and that makes the saggy, nasty gyno poke even worse. I know, bro. Like, I have perfected this over the years, because I remember whenever I was in 8th grade and I had gyno and I was so confused and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to get rid of it. I didn't know how to accept it because it controlled my life. I want to be that person for you, for everyone else that has gyno, as corny as this sounds. Like, I want to be the person that helps you in your specific scenario on how to feel more confident with yourself, because I know how bad this small little thing on your body can affect your life. And it sounds corny, like I said, from the outside perspective of how our nipples and our chest like can consume our life and just make our quality of life so much like worse. But bro, as someone who has it, I understand. I know that, and I can proudly say, like, bro, I'm confident with myself. I don't have to look in the mirror and worry about my gyno poking. I don't have to like wear certain material clothes anymore, certain brands. I can wear white tees that make my gyno poke and not worry about it, because bro, obviously, you know, sometimes I'll hit that little roll your shoulders and like pull your shirt thing to like make it not look as noticeable. But like, bro, I can confidently walk in public and be happy with my person and be happy with my body and not have to worry about this one tiny thing making me insecure, worrying about what I have to wear, worrying about fearing judgment from random people, seeking validation through my friends. Like, I don't have to worry about any of this, and it's simply because I, 1, embraced my gyno by accepting it. I, 2, built my physique in certain body parts to reduce the appearance of my gyno so specifically that like it's just not as noticeable. It's not as bad as it once was. And yeah, this kind of leads to me plugging my program. I do have a workout program that shows you how to do this. Like I said, I do have a workout program that I've been working on for years that literally teaches you, holds your hand, and explains why you build each body part the certain way. It gives you a push-pull leg split that tells you why you do this. It is literally the best workouts to reduce the appearance of your gyno. And I made this because, like I said, I was once super insecure, and I didn't want to. Number one, I couldn't afford surgery. I didn't want to do surgery, and also, like, whenever you do surgery, you risk like scarring. You can risk scarring, especially if you get it done in like a different country. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. If you want to learn how to reduce the appearance of your gyno, to just honestly just finally embrace it. I think this is a form of embracing your gyno. You doing everything that you can to reduce the appearance of it naturally just by working hard and literally by grinding in the gym. I think this is a way of embracing it. And not only that, like I said, accepting it. If you want to check out that workout program, I made it. I call it the Gyno Rebuild Workout Program. It teaches you how to do this, how to reduce the appearance of your gyno simply by building your physique the right way. Because you can find workouts, you can look up ChatGPT workouts, but like, bro, if you don't understand like each body part and how they work in unison to reduce the appearance of your gyno, the odds are you spamming chest, you spamming push-ups, you spamming just bench press. This is going to end up making your gyno worse, and it's not actually going to be able to help you in the long run to reduce the appearance of your gyno. So if you want to check that out, like I said, the Gyno Rebuild Workout Program that I spent years crafting. I spent years sculpting my physique for this reason. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But bro, it's time to let go of that insecurity of your gyno. It's time to accept it for what it is, because you can take the easy route out. You can get surgery. You can have someone else remove it with a freaking knife, make an incision in your chest, and possibly risk scarring, risk like damaging your body, or you can put in a little bit of hard work, bro. You can finally take a deep breath, accept it for what it is, step back, embrace your gyno by building your physique, by working hard. Literally taking 8 to 12 weeks to just do this for yourself, bro. Because like I said, I understand how it feels. I understand that gyno really can control your life, because it did for me once. So this was like more of a raw YouTube video. If you want to check out that workout program, like I said, it'll be linked in the video, in the bio, in the description. If you like this type of video, let me know. I can continue to make them. I can continue to like tell you more in depth on how to actually reduce the appearance of your gyno just by building your physique, how to embrace it better. Like any type of content that aligns with gyno, let me know in the comments, and I can start making videos, because I think I want to start posting more on this channel. I also got a dope new camera, and it tracks my freaking face, bro. So I'm honestly excited to make content. As you can see in this mirror, I got the DJI Pocket 3. It's honestly sick in my opinion, bro. But yeah, this is how you reduce the appearance of your gyno. Check the description for the workout program. I love you, boys. Follow my TikTok, Instagram. I have a bunch of short form content that's just giving value on how to do this, how to reduce the appearance of your gyno just by building your physique. And like I said, check out that description. I've been yapping a bunch, but I love y'all, boys. I'm out. Peace. Mwah.